And it's early Monday morning and I just found out I won the auction truck. So I won this thing with 4K. It's Monday morning. They're open only Monday through Friday, so I couldn't pick it up yesterday. Let's go pick up the new auction truck. It's like 30 minutes away from my house. You guys are gonna enjoy this video. This build is strictly for YT. Let's go get the truck. Also turns out the battery on the new truck is dead, so I kinda have to steal this one from Craig. So let's put it in the back of the Kia and let's get going. I'm not gonna lie, boys, I think the scariest part about all this is the fact that I don't even know if the transmission is good on this truck. They have like a rule at the auction, you're not allowed to move them. You can turn them on and you can get it to run, but you can't get it to shift. So like their number one rule is you cannot move it off the spot. And I mean, if you can't move it off a spot, then you don't know if the transmission shifts or not. So we're about to find out if I got finessed bad because I paid 4K for this truck. I think all said and done it's gonna be like $5,200 because I have to pay the auction fees. On top of the auction fees, I also have to pay the title, the registration, and yeah, let's hope I did not get fumbled, but I am super excited because this is gonna be an off-road Bubba build. So I've never done that before. This is gonna be my second official truck. But yeah, let's get it, and hopefully I did not get finessed. All right, we're here, boys. Everyone's here with their trailers picking up their stuff. Let's go in there and pay for this thing. It's gonna hurt my wallet, but yeah, hopefully it does good for the content. What you end up paying at the auction. So I won this truck for 4K. They did a 13% buyer's premium, which was 500 bucks just to win this. The tag 300, the credit card fee 200, and all these other fees. Like, it's insane. Taxes 400 bucks. I walked out of here with 5,400. So I won it for 4 and I ended up paying $1,400 more, which is freaking crazy. Now let's throw a little bit of oil on this thing because it was a little low last time I checked. And let's take it home. All right, let's turn this on. This will be the second time, but there we go. AC's kicking on. Oh man, it sounded like it wanted to kill the battery already, but we're good. Truck is running. It is making a squealy noise, so it sounds like one of these is either bad or going bad. It sounds like a bearing's going bad, but looks like everything's there. We are good to go. Let's close the HD hood. We are ready to rock and roll. AC is pretty chillin'. What I did notice is, one, the steering wheel's way too high. There you go. I did notice that the gauges don't seem to work because my oil pressure gauge is like way over here and it shouldn't be doing that. I don't know if this thing shifts either because they don't let you drive them. We do have a walkie-talkie though. testing, mayday. Oh, this thing doesn't work. All right. Hopefully we make it home. No check engine lights, but like I said again, they could have just took the bulb out, so we're gonna drive home. All right, boys, moment of truth. Is this going to shift or not? So we're about to drive it for the first time. I spilled a ton of oil, so it smells like burnt oil, but yeah, man, everybody's coming in to get their vehicles from the auction. All right, let's see. Okay, that's one gear. So far, so good. That's 2 gears. All right. One more. There we go, baby. Transmission is solid. I think we're good. We are good. Boys, I do not want to get my hopes up, but why does this drive better than my other truck? Like, dude, it drives so smooth. It feels so much better than my other truck. I don't know, I guess lifting it makes it feel better. I don't know, but so far so good. This thing is driving amazing. I have 0 problems. It's a little different too, maybe because it's 1 year newer, but I mean, it's good. 160,000 miles on this truck. Driving super straight, super smooth. The wheel's a little crooked, but cold AC. I mean, I'm chilling. We're almost home. Like 0 problems. No check engine lights. It's running very cool. This is I am not trying to jinx myself, but this thing drives amazing so far. Dude, this is a great start to a Bubba build. It already has the wheels. It has the side steps. It has the fender flares. It has the HD front end. Has the toolboxes. It's 4x4. This thing is going to be crazy sick. I'm looking through the truck right now, and first thing, I found some headphones. These things are probably crusty, but I'm gonna look through this thing and we're gonna see what we find. I also found this one over here, which is really cool. Let me see. So this one, it says City of Sebring, the previous owner. So this was owned by the town that I live in. And according to this, back in 2006 or 2006, this thing had exactly 10 miles. So in 2006, this had 10 freaking miles. So technically speaking, this is a one owner truck. What are these? There's so many random things in here. Slap bracelet. Unfortunately, the battery on this thing is dead. So first mission of the day, let's take the battery that came with the truck to Advance and have them charge it for 24 hours and hopefully it comes back to life. So let's throw that in the Kia and let's drop it off. Battery is now dropped off. We'll be back in 24 hours. So next video. Now let's get going and let's go back home. Now that I'm back home, I kind of just want to go around the truck and show you around the truck and just talk about the truck, because when I did it at auction, I did it very briefly. I still haven't seen anything crazy, but I kind of want to show you guys because I didn't really record myself going around it. And dude, I'm excited. We have you know what? Let me show you everything we're going to toss onto that truck. Number one, we're going to actually throw a sheet metal intake on it just because I have to remove the intake anyways because of the oil pressure sensor going bad. So we have this going on. And now in my parts shed, we actually have so many stuff we didn't use for my first truck, like these Spinny Tech mufflers. These things apparently will make your Silverado sound like a Corvette. So we're tossing these Spinny Tech mufflers on the new truck. We have new control arm, new lower control arm. So we're gonna freshen up the suspension on that vehicle as well. Let's see. We also have off-roading lights, which honestly, these are gonna look so sick and give it that Baja look. That's what we're going for with this truck. And I just threw that everywhere, but we have the lights and we have the actual mounts for it. So we have lights, new NOx sensors. If we're gonna replace the intake, we might as well replace the NOx sensors. We have a fuel filter. We have a timing chain. I honestly don't even know what's in this one. I think, what is in this one? Oh, we have a whole radio kit to go on it. Dude, new valve covers. We have a lot. Brand new gauge cluster. Interior pieces. This truck is going to look so sick. And here she is. This is my brand new 2006 Cat Eye Silverado. This thing, honestly, dude, I think I got a good deal for winning it for 4K and walking out the door with, you know, 5,400 is still very cheap for one of these trucks. It is a short bed or a regular bed, 4x4. It has the HD hood, HD grille. Dude, I think I did good. It ships perfectly fine. First Pro, like I said again, we have the HD hood. We also have the HD grille. So those are two pros. Third Pro, this is a LS or a V8 Vortec, I believe is the name of this specific engine. This is the 4.8 and it drives perfectly fine. It has 160,000 miles. So far I haven't seen anything bad with this engine whatsoever, and hopefully it stays that way. So if you actually look at the little diagram here, this is 4.8. So it is a LS 4.8, and like I said again, so far I haven't seen anything wrong with it. I might have to do the valve covers. I definitely have to remove the intake so we can replace the oil pressure sensor. But besides that, the AC works and it runs and drives very well. Another pro, because I'm going with a Baja look for this truck, is the fact that it already has fender flares. It has fender flares. It has these guards right here, which are really, really cool. And honestly, I think this thing is already lifted. I honestly couldn't tell you. It looks like it's way higher than normal. Here, let me show you what the rear looks like, and you guys tell me if this thing is lifted or not, because that's a big gap. Like even for stock, I think it looks a lot higher. So I don't know. You guys tell me, is this stock? Is this how it's supposed to look like? Because like I said again, it looks a little bit higher than stock for me, but yeah. On to more pros. This thing has absolutely no rust, so it's absolutely perfect. No rust whatsoever. It has a little bit of surface rust, but not like serious rust, so the body is perfect. It also came with a tow hitch, so I didn't have to buy one. Already has a tow hitch. Like I said again, this is a regular bed 4x4, which is so hard to find in single cabs. No rust on the actual body whatsoever, besides a little bit of surface rust. And it is 4x4, which is so sick. Interior wise, nothing crazy. We do have the vinyl seats, which is a lot better than like the cloth ones. We do have the selector here to put it in different gears. We have all that walkie-talkie stuff that I have to remove, but besides that, pretty clean. No cracks in the dash. Runs and drives, cold AC, can't complain. Also has 3 toolboxes. We're probably gonna remove the side ones and just keep the front one. I don't think I need these many toolboxes. But yeah, she's pretty sick. Now let's talk about the cons. First con, we have a massive, massive dent on the passenger door. So I think this is the reason that this window actually doesn't roll up. It does have power windows, I forgot about that, so that is another pro. But this one doesn't work, and I believe it has something to do with this massive dent on here, so we definitely have to pick up a door. But once we get a door, this thing is gonna look absolutely beautiful because there's no dents anywhere else besides that freaking door. The lights are kind of broken. They've seen better days, but simple fix, so I'm not too worried about it. And there's one more thing that I really hate about this truck, and it's up here, right there. So the previous owner, or the city of Sebring, actually drilled a hole in the top of the actual truck. I'm assuming they had like a antenna for the walkie-talkie to work, and yeah, man, look at that. That sucks. We're gonna put some duct tape over it, but I did find a couple people that said that they can fix that for me, so we'll get it fixed, we'll get it welded on, and this thing is gonna be so sick. And now for the very important part, because I know a lot of you are gonna ask me, what is the name of this truck? For the people that don't know, when you remove the actual cluster bezel from these trucks, you should have an inspector's name on the back of the bezel. That's how my other truck got its name, Craig, because it said Craig. Everyone's gonna ask me, what is the name of this truck? And I'm anxious to find out, so let's find out what's the name of this truck. Next, this is the scary part, but you kind of just have to do it. You have to pull the bezel, so you got to be really careful because these are so fragile. You definitely don't want to break it, but you put your hand in there, just pop it loose like that. There you go. Now we got to do the other side, and we should be able to see the inspector's name somewhere here. I found it, and I'm not too happy with it. I do not want this truck being named this. So if you guys want to pick a different name, you're more than welcome to. But the inspector's name for this truck is Shannon. So this truck's name is Shannon. We have Shannon and Craig now. Oh man, Shannon the Cat Eye. Well, there you have it, boys. Shannon the Cat Eye. That is the new build. We're gonna make it into a Bubba / Baja truck. So I want to get Baja fenders. I want to do a 4-inch lift. We want to put Baja wheels on it. It's going to be crazy sick, and I'm taking that thing off-roading. If you're excited, give me a thumbs up. If you want to give this truck another name, comment it down below, because I'm not vibing with Shannon. Shannon sounds ridiculous, but it is what it is. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time, because we're building that right away.